Hey, what's going on, guys? I get a lot of questions asking me about wool roving and how I use it. I use this to patch deer, whether it's hair slip, whether it's scarring, scabbing, tick damage, if I cut one half to pieces, if you got a stitch, anything, this is what I use. You can buy these packs at Hobby Lobby. This was my favorite one to use. I have not checked Amazon to see if they've got something similar. If they do, I'll put a link in the description where y'all go check that out. But I got this at Hobby Lobby. This has got all of these in this one bag, and they've got a gray, a brown, there's 2 blacks, 2 whites, 2 off-whites, and this golden color. And I have not found a deer yet that some of this does not match. Now I'm going to show you all right quick how I cut this and how I blend it in order to match the deer that I'm working on. So what I've got right here is basically a little pile of dust that I've cut off of several colors. This is black, brown, a little bit of white, and the golden color. And on a lot of deer, like let's go to this one right here. That right there is going to work well on different places on the body, even up toward the neck, toward the face, really well on the back. And depending on how dark the hair is on that part of the deer, you can just add a little bit more, a little bit less of one color. Now, if you're going to do an area up around the, say, the eyes, the tear ducts on this deer have got to be patched, stuff like that, I will normally use more of a white. I've got a little bit of white, a little bit of off-white, and I'm going to use just a little bit of the black, because around the tear ducts, you can see there's a lot of dark hairs right up through here, at least on this deer. Some of them are a lot lighter. You just have to match the specific deer that you're working on the best you can. But what I will do is I will take these colors and I will put them together. I'm just going to start shaving the enzyme off. Just like that. And once you get to that point, you're just going to have to hand mix it. Get it blended up the best that you can. It's not going to hurt to leave a little bit of dark spots and light spots in it. That way it gives you a choice where you can choose from different areas based on how it matches the area of the deer that you're working on. Once you get to that point, I'll take it and I'll roll it back up again. Because some of these fibers are still going to be longer than what you want. And I'll cut it again. It really does not matter how many times you do this. Basically, what you're looking for is a powder. You can see how that's got a kind of a fluffy texture. Now, that looks kind of dark, but when you look at this, you see how much lighter that is. And I'm going to show you on this deer how that looks. All right, first we're going to put a little bit of adhesive on here. This is Fiber Tack, is the glue that I use. And we're going to take just a little pinch of that lighter color that we just mixed up and just shape it in the shape of that tear duct. And it's just going to lay right down in there. Just like that. Once that glue dries, that glue's still real bright white. Once it dries, you won't be able to see that glue through it anymore. And that's going to blend in really, really well. And I always do that before I do any of my airbrushing. That way, by the time when you airbrush some of this and clean it up a little bit, you can blend that just slightly, and it's going to blend right in there. Now let's do this scar right here. I'm going to pull the hairs back. It's going to lay over the top of that so that it blends a little bit better. Going to apply your Fiber Tack. On this one, we're going to use the darker of the two that we mixed up earlier. This is a little bit of the gold, the brown, just a little bit of off-white, and the black. Just want to kind of work that in there. You don't want to use too much of it because you don't want to be puffed up, and you don't want to have to smash it either. You just kind of want to wipe it on there And then we're going to take these hairs back over the top of that are coming down, kind of giving it that illusion of direction. Just like that. You can see those colors, I mean, they blend in there perfectly. So once that gets dry, what I like to do on this to make that color match, I will take a flat sculpting tool, take some black paint and dip that side in it. And then in the directions of that hair, I'll tap on it. It will create little black lines on there and look like hair going in that direction. So then you'll have your color that you need, and you'll also have what looks like texture. This right here is the glue that I was using. It's called Fiber Tack by Scenes in Nature. You've got to order it from them. They're the ones that make it. This is what you use to put artificial velvet on antler, and it will hold hair on end on deer antlers. So this stuff right here is killer. It's perfect for doing repair work. Works really great with any kind of fibers, polyester, cotton, wool, all of it. This stuff will stick to it. So that's what I would suggest using. Now, y'all be sure to go ahead and subscribe and check out the rest of my videos on this channel. If y'all got any questions, I've probably got a video doing it, and I might be able to send you a link. So anyway, guys, appreciate y'all watching.